Hey, what's up guys, this is Punchkey for Guild Wars 2 Live. I am doing a quick tutorial on how to use Bandicam for the upcoming Guild Wars 2 public beta weekend event. I'm sure we're all excited for that. And while most people use fraps, others will be live streaming. I'm sure a lot of you want to get your own recording done. And while not everyone has terabyte upon terabyte of hard drive space, Bandicam can fix that. What it does is it takes the video that you're recording and it automatically compresses it. As you can see, I've been recording for about 40 seconds here, and I've only used 1.6 megabytes of space out of the 16 that I have available. While with fraps, you would be recording for 45 seconds and you've already used like a gigabyte. Something ridiculous like that. So I think that's a big plus. Alright, jumping right in, we have target. I have it on rectangle on the screen because I'm using Bandicam itself to record. But normally you want to have it, and it will automatically be checked to DirectX/OpenGL window. It automatically takes the game or the program that you're running and records it. You can Alt-Tab outside of it, and it'll keep recording it, which is really nice. So make sure you have that selected. None of this will really matter. You'll have a little record button here. Under General tab you have Options, Output folder. It automatically creates a folder in your user documents called Bandicam. I would just leave it there, it's very easy to access. Make sure that this is checked off. You don't want it always on top because you'll be recording stuff, I guess you could say professionally, for whatever you're doing, and you don't want Bandicam to be bleeding through. Alright, next is autocomplete recording. This is, I would say, very important. A lot of you won't just be uploading, like 3 hours of video. You're going to want to go through it, and you don't want one huge file that's, 15 hours long, a couple gigabytes in size. Instead, what you can do is you can go to settings here, which I am unable to for some reason, and you can choose that by size every time my video has reached a gigabyte in size. And that's actually kind of big, seeing as I've only been recording for 2.5 minutes and I'm at 6 megabytes. But every time your video reaches 1 gigabyte, it'll chop it off and start a new file without losing any of your recording, which is very nice, I think. It allows you to easily manipulate your video files. You can throw out the ones that you want without really needing any type of media, or like Adobe Photoshop or Premiere or like Windows Movie Maker or something. You can just throw out the ones that you don't like. You can also do this, set it by time, so like you'll have 5-minute clips or something like that. You can play around with that, whatever you want to set it to. Next we have video. If I wasn't recording, there would be another tab in between these called FPS. That would just show here like your frames per second. If you have 30 frames per second, 40 frames per second, whatever. If that interests you, go ahead. I like to keep it off. What is important though is this video. Image and about, don't care about those. Alright, under video, record, you got hotkeys, set that to whatever you want. Usually you want it to something that you won't use or will not affect whatever you're recording. I have F12. Usually I have it to the insert button or the scroll lock button. Whatever works for you. Another cool feature is pause. If at any time you want to pause your recording, it will pause it without stopping the file. So it won't break the file in half. It'll keep saving to the file once you unpause it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it's pretty cool. No cursor. I would keep the cursor on just because there's going to be a lot of clicking, Guild Wars 2, etc. So yeah, keep that on. Okay, next we have these record settings. This is all your sounds. Obviously you want to record sound. If you want help, if I am doing an inadequate job, you can always click help. But primary sound device, this is where all your that sound is coming from. You can pick up sounds from your game, pick up sounds from TeamSpeak, Skype, Ventrilo, Mumble, whatever you're using. But most importantly from the game. it automatically picks up all those sounds. They're nice, loud, crisp sounds, whatever you want. There's more settings later that we'll talk about, but what is important is your secondary sound device. You want to set that to your microphone, or you can disable it if you're not comfortable with live recording your own voice while playing. Sometimes I disable it, sometimes I enable it. Very easy to switch between the two. You just disable, enable, or you can just click this, which is only record secondary device while pushing Z, or mine set to Z. This is like a push to talk that you would have in Ventrilo or TeamSpeak. Very easy to use, and I really recommend it, but for some reason I didn't have it. Okay, next we have the format. So you have this big settings bar here. It's got all this crap. Don't look at that. I spent a good hour, maybe 2 hours playing with it, seeing which one gave the best video, and I found that going to presets, pressing YouTube 720p, which changes this stuff here. YouTube 720p gives the best video with least choppiness, best quality, and very good size in terms of like compression. It records at 30 frames per second with 80 quality out of 100, that is right here. So that's very good. And then you'll have whatever your height is by 720, which is a good size video. The preset is YouTube 720p, so if you do end up uploading it to YouTube, it will be very high quality and look very professional. If you want to play around with the sound, you can go here. You can choose between stereo, mono, frequency, codec for your sounds, and the bitrate. But again, you won't really notice that big of a difference. So I just recommend leaving it at what it is. That is all. If you want to use this program, I made a forum post on the Guild Wars 2 Live forums. Post the questions there if I wasn't detailed enough in this video, and hopefully I was able to explain all of your questions. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll enjoy recording some Guild Wars 2 at the upcoming Guild Wars 2 public beta event, which is starting on the 27th of April 2012. Hope to see you there.